Alright guys, welcome back on the bike, heading to Arthur's Pass. Well, that's if we make it. Our plan is to get to Arthur's Pass for lunch, but the weather forecast is not looking that flash, to be honest. They have been predicting snow in the Arthur's Pass area, so we'll just play that one by ear. We might have to turn around and come back this way, maybe to Sheffield or something for lunch, but we figured what the hell, it's all part of the adventure. Let's just go and see how bad the snow is, or if there is any. So yeah, so there's myself and Sally on the trusty Superglide, Dave on the big Flash Ultra CVO, and Deb behind Dave on her, it's a MT-07 Tracer. Oh, a 700cc Yamaha Tracer. So yeah, a lovely bike. So yeah, just the three bikes, just a bit of a Saturday blast. It is not warm. I think they're predicting a 9 or 10 degrees Celsius high for Christchurch, so if that's the case, you can expect it to be a lot colder than that in the Arthur's Pass area, because obviously we'll be riding through those beautiful looking mountains that are right in front of us now. So yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a hoot. By Hokey Wolf, it's looking cold up there in them there mountains. This reminds me of my very first trip through to Arthur's Pass about 8-9 years ago. I jumped on my Triumph Bonneville one Sunday arvo in Christchurch. Lovely day, and I thought, oh, never been to Arthur's Pass, I think I'll venture that way. Jumped on the bike, never looked at the weather report, and it was all good until I started getting into this area here, actually a little bit further on, and the stuff started coming at me like, it looked like rain, but it was a lot bigger and heavier. And I stopped to see what was going on, and it was bloody starting to snow. And yeah, being from the top of the North Island here in New Zealand, I didn't really know what to expect, so I thought, oh, what's the worst that could happen? Jumped back on the bike and carried on towards Arthur's Pass. Obviously the snow just got worse and worse until I was riding through a full-on snowstorm. Got to Arthur's Pass absolutely freezing, because I certainly wasn't prepared for that kind of weather, and took shelter for about an hour and sort of warmed up, and had to jump back on the bike and ride back through it, back this way. And of course, once I got out of the mountains back down into the Canterbury Plains, it was just bloody gorgeous day again. So yeah, that was a hell of an education. So I'm kind of thinking that's what we might discover today. We'll wait and see. There's some intrepid trampers over there by the looks. This part of the ride is just glorious. Scenery is bloody endless, and the corners and stuff just make it that much more interesting. Dave and Deb. There's a little bit of grit and stuff on the road, so you just got to be a little bit aware. Can't go too silly into these corners. The old ice grits like bloody marbles. So basically with this grit on the road, you've got to pick a wheel mark and stick to it. You can't go crossing, you know, taking the curve or the apex off your corners. So I've currently stuck I'm on the inside wheel, shall we say, here. Grit right in the middle there, so you don't want to cross that, because yeah, it gets a little interesting. So that was Porter's Pass, I believe. Glorious stretch of road. Now we're just heading down into or coming up to Lake Linden, first of the alpine lakes that we go past. I feel that temperature dropping already. A few people out and about, it's awesome. Probably be trampers and maybe hunters, I don't really know, to be honest. So there we have it, Lake Linden. Got a little bit more water in it than when we went through here last time. It was closer to summer and she was, yeah, quite low. Tricky little corner, this one. Keeps on giving. These are the corners that they throw this bloody ice grit on. It's friggin' lethal. Well, not looking that tropical, looking up at those bloody mountains. Alright folks, welcome to Lake Pearson. We've actually been out this way in a couple of my other videos, going past it, etc. I think one of my videos we may have even stopped, can't recall. But yeah, lovely big lake. They've got a bit of a campsite at the far end from us on it. Nice spot. Gotta say, normally, and I can feel it now, going through this area, passing Lake Pearson, the temperature drops too. I'm thinking it's just the wind blowing that cold air off that water. Well, on a day like this, it's still a glorious ride out here. Just bloody beautiful. Even on a day as gloomy as today, the views are still just friggin' fantastic through here. Bloody hell. Well, we haven't encountered any snow at this stage, but we're certainly getting a little bit of the old moisture. I don't know who's giving away here. Come on, bro. I think giving away to us. We'll take the lead. Awesome bridge this. We're probably about 10 minutes away from Arthur's Pass now. Alrighty guys, we're just coming into Arthur's Pass. Oh, it is cool. Have I mentioned it's cold? It's cold. If you're wondering why on earth we would have come here in this conditions, well, I blame last night. You know, when you're out with a group, you're having a good time, having a few drinks, and start talking about what we're going to do, you know, on the weekend, or what we should do. And yeah, of course, the subject of going for a ride came up, and it was, oh, let's go for a ride tomorrow. Yeah, where should we go? Oh, Arthur's Pass sounds good. We had a brief look at the weather, didn't look too bad then. So that's how we came about this great old decision to come out here today. Anyhow, we're here now. Hasn't been too bad, to be honest. Yeah, but it's certainly a little bit damp now, and we haven't got our wet weather gear on, which is a bit silly, but here we go. Oh, and I don't even know if this place is open. I bloody hope so. Didn't check. Made it.
Longer than an hour and a quarter.
Hey?
I feel that was a bit longer than an hour.
Yeah, well, we've an hour and a half, you know. Righto, homeward bound it is. A little bit damp here at Arthur's Pass, but I'm hopeful as we start leaving the Southern Alps area that yeah, the moisture will disappear. So we had a good old lunch back there at the cafe. Good old lamb and kumara pie. Bloody lovely.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just...
Actually, it was somewhere around here that I sought refuge from the snow when I was here on my Bonnie, and I think there's a little stone bloody shack somewhere around here. Not that one, on the other side of the road here, and I rode my bike right into the middle of it. And warmed up and thawed out and braced myself for the rest of the ride home.
like a bird on a tree.
There's actually a nice stop up there on, this is called the Beely Spur, I think, this area, and there's a hotel up there called the Beely Hotel, I think, and we've stopped there a few times too for a feed. Bloody awesome spot. It's up on a bit of a hill or spur, I suppose, and it looks out over the river bed. So yeah, quite a neat spot to stop and have a bit of a break.
We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth things you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Ooh, he was coming out a bit wide. Here we are back at Lake Pearson, guys, heading the other way. Pretty impressive landscape around here. That's for sure. No words spring to mind what that L could mean on Deb's plate. Lunatic. Jesus, El Falcon's not looking too flash. God, bloody alarm. Those traffic lights send off this alarm. Righto guys, we're coming back up towards the Porter's Pass area again. A little bit damper than when we came through here earlier today. It was raining as we left, you know, not heavy, but it was raining as we left Martha's Pass. Not for long, and then it sort of died off. We had nice dry roads for a bit. Thought, oh yeah, this is good. But now we've run into the damp stuff again. What you doing? Pointing at the snow. What do you want, a snow fight? Actually, that'd make a bit of hard case footage. We should pull over and park our bikes up in the snow and have a bit of a bloody play. Mind you, when the weather's like this, the team tend to want to just beeline it for home, so I won't suggest it. Bloody grit on this road just changes the whole way you've got to take on the cornering process. Normally coming down this area, I like to give it a little bit, get into the feel of the corners, shall we say, but not today, not with these conditions, wet and grit on the road. Time to just take it easy. guys, that's us just come out of the Alps region or section of this ride. Sadly, bloody lovely through there, man. Now we've just got the long Canterbury Plains ride home. It's a different way home. I'm not sure what we're up to here. What's that?
Go to Springfield for a drink or?
Yep. Sounds good.
Where it is. I just saw the sign say next left, so I turned left. So I'm hoping
Yeah,
it's here somewhere.
yeah, it is. It's that way. It might be the next up there. Well, there's the community hall. I don't think that's it. Ah, there we go. It's probably not the way to it, but it's a roundabout way. Sheffield Hotel. Go in here and partake in a quiet one, and then a couple of noisy ones. Oh. Oh, yeah, there's people inside. Jesus, my fingertip, this one has just gone sore as hell. It's like ice. Oh well, that was an enjoyable stop. We called in here at Sheffield Hotel on the way home and just had a light refreshment. Very nice. Homeward bound. So, just got to find our way home now. Shouldn't be too difficult. Famous last words. Alrighty, I think I know where we are. The hang a left here. And we'll be back on the old West Coast Road. Yes, here we go. Stop the video here, I think. Been another great day on the bike. A little bit damp, as we expected on the way and into Arthur's Pass, but it's all good. But like I say, that was expected. We were actually expecting snow, so yeah, a bit of drizzle. It's not a bad substitute. Awesome ride with Deb and Dave on their bikes. And yeah, like I said, we just stopped at Sheffield Hotel on the way home. We had a quiet one there with them, just a bit of a debrief, and now we'll head on home. So don't forget guys, if you like this video, share it, like it, and subscribe, because it's free. Anyway guys, take it easy, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!